mighty Hull FC, coached by Len Casey. Well, nice to see the two sides coming out together. Of course, Malcolm Reilly, the Castleford coach, one of the longest-serving coaches in the game. The two sides coming out, they'll go around to the centre of the ground and then turn right, and they'll be introduced by Mr. Charles Harrison, who is the Free Trade Sales Director of John Smith's Tadcaster Brewery, and of course Harry Jepson, the President of the Yorkshire County Rugby League. Well, the two sides going round, of course, the two chairmen, Mr. David Poulter of Castleford and Mr. Peter Darley of Hull FC. Undoubtedly, we'll be delighted to be here with these two sides. You can hear the crowd singing. There's about 12,500 fans in this ground. A lovely sunny afternoon. Really should be playing with the county cricket rather than rugby league. But these are going to be a cracker. We've seen some great games the last few years. Hull, of course, winning in 82, 83 and 84. And last year, Castleford again in the final and just going down in a magnificent game by 18 points to 22 to the other Hull side. Well, the two teams just warming up, ready for this presentation. They'll be being eager to get on with the game. But it's a memorable day for them. The Castleford side just wave to their fans to the right. It's nice to see. And there's a black and white army over on that far touchline, away from where the benches are, where of course Malcolm Reilly and his physio substitute and Len Casey on the Hull side will be planning victory for one of the two teams today. The referee this afternoon is Mr. John McDonald from Wigan, one of the smallest referees in the game. I used to call him the Ronnie Corbett of rugby league, but certainly very experienced referee. Well, the sides, the Castleford side first being introduced by their captain, John Joyner, and in fact it is the John Smith's Free Trade Sales Director, Mr. Charles Harrison, who's going along the line, shaking hands with the players, before, of course, he'll go to the other side to see the black and whites of Hull FC. Castleford playing in their famous yellow and black jerseys, black shorts, and looking through the side, Colin Scott, the Queenslander, from the top Brisbane club, will be at fullback. David Plange on that right wing, played at Wembley as a schoolboy some years ago. You must have enjoyed that one. And also Tony Marchand, the Great Britain centre, will be playing alongside him, played in Australia this summer. Well, there's the Hull side going across now, being introduced. And again, John Smith, the sponsors, really supporting this Yorkshire Cup. Knocker Norton there being spoken to, Andy Danners also, and Mr. Darley, the chairman of Hull FC, at the back there, just shaking hands with his side. And of course, Stevie Norton, a great character, Castleford born, of course, played for the mighty Cass before he went out to Australia. And I'm sure has many friends over there in the West Riding of Yorkshire. And the substitutes of the Hull side, Gary DeWarty and Neil Puckering. We're going through the rest of the Castleford side. Chris Johns, another Australian from St George's, will be playing at left centre, and Gary Hyde, all 6 foot, one of them 14 stone, former Castleford Colt, signed way back in 1977, good player. And John Joyner, the captain, of course, of the mighty Cass. And in the picture you can just see there Pepe Van, the big black-haired winger of Hull FC from Scunthorpe Rugby Union, and the Castleford side now just waiting to get on with the game. And the forwards, of course, Rambo Ward will be at number 8 for Cass, and Kevin Beardmore at number 9, his twin brother, of course, the scrum half. And Hull now coming across to their army, so this is great atmosphere here at Headingley in this Yorkshire Cup final. Castleford already waved to their fans, and now the black and whites from Hull do the same. Nice to see. Good, two great sides, two sides with tremendous character. Yorkshire sides with tremendous grit, and also they can play football as well. Cass known as the classy Cass, and Hull FC this season coached by Len Casey. Well, former Great Britain international, been at Bradford Northern, Hull Kingston Rovers, was at Wakefield Trinity last year, took them up into the First Division, but now he's come back to his old club. So the Hull side just warming up, and gives him the opportunity to go through the rest of the Castleford time. Barry Johnson, the ball player at number 10, what a great ball player he is. And Martin Tetrick, the boy from Doncaster Moor Ends Club, signed in 83, 28 goals this season, and a very rugged second row forward, very fast as well. And yet another Australian, Brad Atkins, was with Cass in 83-84 season, scored I think 12 tries in 14 appearances. Well, he's back again Scored a hat-trick against St Helens. I bet he'll be looking one today. There's the Crooks shaking hands with the officials, and Mr McDonald, the referee there, and there's John Joyner shakes hands with the little ball boy. Nice to see that. A lot of friendliness in the game, but they won't be for 80 minutes as soon as that whistle goes. The coin, the silver coin. Mr McDonald has a word with him, and the end of it all, it'll be Hull FC to kick off. So Castleford playing from right to left, and Lee Crooks, another Rambo of a man, certainly be playing against Josh Jennings. Certainly he and Kevin Ward, without a doubt, will be in that Great Britain pack. And Sean Moyes, Bamford, the Great Britain coach, and we'll put those two in without a doubt. And who knows, there may be plenty more. Certainly Tony Marchant from Castleford, and I would have thought Gary Schofield from Hull FC, they'll be in that back division also. Right, Crooks to kick off the Yorkshire Cup final. The John Smith Yorkshire Cup final between Castleford, the holders of the Rugby League Challenge Cup, the finalists last year in the Yorkshire Cup, against the mighty Hull, who won it in 82, 83, 84. And it's a lovely sunny afternoon with Castleford with the ball. Beardmore now acting halfback. Spray the ball about. They'll use the big forwards. And this time with a penalty, a foul there on Martin Kettridge. Dannett pinches the ball. Both of them with short haircuts. And the crowd really getting behind their teams. Nice to see. Scoreline just 0-0 the score. Just been going about a minute's play, and Beardmore just flicks it over. So it'll be Kettridge to kick this right-footed, punts it into the touch on this near stand side. So tap out on the 10 to Castleford. And we'll notice the hooker all afternoon. Now there's Ward going through, and now power burst from him. Good tackling from Hull. And it was that went in. Kevin Beardmore now, the short ball again to Kettridge. And Johnson now will be the ball player. He'll be at number 1. He'll take the ball from Beardmore, just sprays it out, uses beefy England. Keith England, just 5'9", but he's tough forward. The ball comes in again, nice play again. This is Scott coming through. Colin Scott, the Queenslander. Great break from him, a good tackling from Hull. Hull doing a lot of tackling this early 2 minutes to the match. Still 0-0 that scoreline. Johnson now dummies again, turns, gets it to Bobby Beardmore. He tries to go through. He's wrapped up by Stevie Norton, the former Castleford player, and Lee Crooks, the captain of Hull. Kevin Beardmore now. Johnson goes for the bomb. High in the air, and taken very well indeed by the Kiwi international Gary Campbell. And we've got a touch to John, so we'll have to see. It looks as though Barry Johnson could have got an elbow in there as he put that bomb in, and Lee Crooks just shakes his head. Johnson not too serious by the looks of it, pointing to the referee. Mr McDonald says, look, I'm in charge. Only about 5'5", Crooks about 6'2", 15.5 stone, but the end of it all, it's the penalty. And the boos from the Castleford fans. And Crooks will be disappointed with that one, but it looks as though he got an elbow as Johnson put that bomb in. And so, after just 3 minutes of play, with Johnson now on his feet, a strong lad you've got to be to play professional rugby league. And amateur for that matter as well. So at the end of it all, it's a penalty to Martin Kettridge, the Castleford second row forward, another 6-footer, 14.5 stone, to put the first points maybe of the afternoon on the board in this John Smith Yorkshire Cup final between the mighty Cass and also Hull FC, the mighty Hull. So Kettridge now strikes it now, right-footed, will look for the flags, and you can see the cheers from the Castleford fans behind the post. So that's the first score of the afternoon here in Headingley, a lovely sunny Headingley in Leeds. The scoreline showing Castleford 2, Hull FC 0. And that penalty goal after that foul by the captain of Hull FC, Lee Crooks, on the ball player Barry Johnson. So Crooks again will kick off and strikes it right-footed deep into the Castleford 25. To run with this boy, Wally, trying to get through again, taken out. And it'll be Kevin Beardmore with that headband, turns it back inside to England. England's taken out by Dannett, and that's a strong tackle. They're tussling a bit there, those two, and England puts it again. And oh dear me, well, there's a bit of a flare-up going on, and Dannett and England changing it, and oh dear, what a shame. And let's hope Mr McDonald sort this out, because it's early doors, it's pretty fiery early on, and well, it will settle down, says the referee. We've got the touch judges on as well, and drifts in and out of it. Mr. McDonald now, he's pulling out, I think, a whole player. He's sending somebody off. Up to go, Andy Dannett, the young 20-year-old, young Garth, as I call him. Well, it looks as though he's gone. He's been sent to the dressing room, and Lee Crooks doesn't like it. John Joyner's having a word with the referee and saying, well, you know, sir, well, what are we doing here? And the end of it all, Andy Dannett has been sent off after 5 minutes of play. The scoreline still Castleford 2, Hull FC 0, and Crooks still arguing it. Well, dear me, and Mr. McDonald doesn't like it. And we'll see, well, yes, Lee Crooks now. Well, there we are, Crooks goes in the tin bin for descent, and Mr. McDonald certainly shows authority. Hull FC fans can't believe it. The Castleford fans certainly cheering the referee, but Lee Crooks must have said one word too much to Mr. McDonald. He must be disappointed, of course, because in a cup final like this, nobody likes to see either side lose a player through injury or for sending off. But there'll certainly be discussions for many a moon over the decision of Mr. McDonald and who was right and who was wrong. At the end of the day, the game goes on, and Hull FC now down to 11 men. Castleford surely, I would have thought, if they get the ball away. Norton now is having a go at Ketchik, so it's just getting a little bit too rough out there. And Kevin Ward now, Rambo Ward, taking out 3-man tackle from Hull. So Hull certainly rattled. Norton now is really having a go. And it's Beardmore, Bobby Beardmore going through. Six on my call again. Losing the ball. Brown picks it up. Getting it out. Pepe Man now, he's lost it there. Johnson picks it up. Johnson going through. Johnson's a chance here to Ketchik. Ketchik to score. Yes, it's a tremendous try for Castleford in the corner. Well, a bad mistake for Hull FC because Pepe Man lost the ball. He should have held it. The ball went loose. And there was Johnson picking it up. Superb style, and the ball player, the playmaker, out to Martin Kettridge, and Kettridge racing in from 20 yards to make the scoreline now. Castleford 6, Hull FC 0, and Hull FC in all sorts of problems with just 11 men. And so now it'll be Martin Kettridge as plans with the ball. And at the end of it all, just taking the ball about a yard outside that Hull FC 25. And there you can see the sound, the crowd still going, the whole fans going the referee, but at the end of the day, he's in charge. There's Mr. McDonald of Wigan, the hero for one set of supporters, and I suppose a villain for another. And the ball no more than about a yard and a half in from this near left-hand touchline, the Castleford left. 6-0 the scoreline. You can see the shadow of the sun over the sound. Ketchik kicks it right pretty well. It's going to be wider left upright. So no goal, still 6-0 the scoreline. Castleford, 6 minutes gone of the John Smith Yorkshire Cup final. In two great sides, two great traditional sides from Yorkshire. And Hull now, their fans getting behind them because Cass 6-0 up and playing of course against 11 men. Andy Dannett, the young prop forward, has gone for Hull FC, sent off for that skirmish with beefy England, and Lee Crooks, the captain of Hull FC, off for descent. He's in the sin bin for 10 minutes. So now I would have thought Malcolm really will just look for his team, his forwards to drive for 1 or 2 and then spray it wide, and one would have thought with the 2 extra men there should be some gaps, but you never know. We'll have to see. And Castleford now lose the ball and Hull pick it up. Well, that was indecision there from the Castleford backs, and Sean Patrick now to a corner. There goes Norton now looks to pass, can't do so, taken out well by England. What a lovely day it is here at Headingley. Beautiful summer's day really, and there's Brown, the big former Australian prop forward, played for Barrow last season. Norton now just sprays it out to a Coy with a headband, the former Kiwi international, a very good player and a great servant to the game, but he's taken out well. Norton now decides to kick, Dummid gets it out to Dana Hall. Schofield it was with the ball. Schofield taken out very quickly. Beef England again. England doing a lot of tackling. Norton now again on the kick by Sean Patrick, high in the air towards, well taken indeed by Colin Scott. For Castleford, getting the ball up to Martin. Martin looks back inside. Still going is Martin. That's good play from him. Gets away. Looks for support. Still going. Good run from the Great Britain International Centre. In the end, he's put down well by young Windley. Phil Windley, local boy playing at scrum half. Brown with a tackle. Still stuck scoreline. Castleford 6, Hull FC 0. And the ball comes back again. Joyner there, getting it out. Good support play. Good play indeed. The Australian, first time we see him, Chris Johns. a boy from St George's in Sydney. Again, Kevin Beardmore, you'll see him acting half-back all day to his team brother as Gally Hyde comes through off the wing. Norton covering again, so too is Windley for Hull. Johnson shows, that's a good ball to Beardmore, there's a chance here. Oh, well there we are, there was a chance for Chris Jones, he knocks on as Beardmore put him in the clear. And there we are, at the end of it all, it'll be a scrum down inside the Hull FC 25. Hull still with those 11 men, and they certainly will play at least for 75 minutes with only 12 when Lee Crooks gets back from the Simbin. Ball goes in from Willie One against the head for Castleford. Bobby Beardmore getting it out to Joyner. Joyner out getting it. Scott links up from fullback, the Queenslander. But he's taken out. England's an acting halfback. He'll run off from England. Loves to run. Denahara with a tackle. Good tackle from him. Two-man tackle somehow, and they're going to have to, John Sharp, the lad from Featherstone. Ward now. Rambo Ward, the one-headed ball. But Bobby Beardmore's lost it, and Hull pick it up. They'll be pleased with that. It leaves the pressure. And the 11 men against 13 at the moment, and they're in all sorts of bother is Hull. With 6 points down. Norton now. And he could weave some magic for the black and whites. We'll have to see, and Castleford certainly know all about him. Two-man tackle on them. Very, very quick tackles. Brett Atkins there going in. The boy from Canberra. Plays in the Sydney competition. Denahara now, the Kiwi international, coming inside. Normally winger, playing centre this season for Hull. The ball goes back. High kick from Hull FC. Oh, superbly taken by Martin. Martin now comes outside. Pepe Brown tries to get away. That's a good tackle from the youngster. Hyde's now an acting halfback for Cass. And Joyner now, but Joyner's taken out. Just come offload. Hull FC get the ball. Sean Patrick, the little hooker, did well there. Got the ball from Joyner. Brown now gets it to Norton, and there'll be a penalty to Hull FC. Offside by Castleford. Norton there just to have a word with Lee Crooks. And at the end of it all, it'll be a kick. And right now here, well, the touch judge says it's a touch to Castleford player. And we'll have to see what the referee's going to do. Should be a scrum down. Castleford's already forming on that 10-yard line. It's 10 yards in from this near touchline. Hull FC Pat just going to the left of them now, coming around to square up with them. Hull of course packing 4 forwards. And beat up against Kevin Beardmore. He's the twin brother of Bobby, the two local boys, and he's about 5'8", and his brother Bobby, the scrum half's 5'7", and I'm told that the scrum half was born 10 minutes earlier, so there we are. That's a little bit of history on the Beardmore twins and what great players have been for Cass. Well, still Cass in the lead by 6-0. It's Hull now trying to come back with the 11 men that they've got. Sean Patrick now, so it's Castleford's turn to defend, and Ward's there, and so too is Kevin Beardmore. Windley now gets it to Okoye, but Okoye bundled out with a two-man tackle of Kettridge in England. Plays the ball quickly, brings it back to Brown on the line side. Brown trying to get away, gets it out. Not a good pass. England's there again. England all over this park after that skirmish with Andy Dannett, the Hull FC prop forward, and it ended resulting in Dannett being for Norton. Flips it back inside. Let's go play to Windley. Oh, superb play. Windley goes to Teddy back inside. Oh, chance for Schofield. He's knocked it on. England pick it up. Play on, said the referee. But that was a chance. So both teams are missing chances. The other end, we saw Chris Jones missed one and he dropped the ball, and that was unlucky for Gary Schofield. So Kevin Beardmore now just runs off from acting halfback, taken out by his opposite number Sean Patrick, and Castle go blind. Kettridge now coming on that Castleford 25, about 15 yards in from that far right-hand touchline. Blind again they go. And Hull tackling very well indeed. Beardmore at acting halfback, getting it out to Prange. Prange coming off his wing, loves to run, does David Prange. Beardmore again with that headband, dark blue headband, the ball back again, kicked right-footed. Good tactics from Castleford. Bounces to Pepe Brown, this youngster, played for Scunthorpe Rugby Union. He's taken out by John Joyner. And Tony Moxon playing the ball now to Norton. Norton, the little alley shuffle. Nice ball from Norton, that was good play as Kemble linked up well. Right to the ground by Chris Jones, so a Kiwi against a kangaroo there. The shark comes through, the youngster. The crowd didn't like it, they say play on, says the referee. And that was Chris Atkins there, just maybe going a little bit high, but referee right on this one. Bobby Beardmore with the tackle on Fred O'Coy. O'Coy now will play this to his countryman O'Hara. And the ball's back for Hull FC. Kicked into that touching goal area. Well, Colin Scott's going to have to play it, and he comes running out with Scott. Oh, he gets tackled in the touch. That was good play from Eastwood, because really Scott there should have come inside, infield there, losing 6 tackles, so puts pressure on Castleford. And Colin Scott plays for the Brisbane club for Manly, and one time was tipped to come on tour, but wasn't today. So the two sets of floors getting behind their players. It really is a very good game here. And as I said earlier, it goes. O'Hara there comes to, he's dropped the ball again, so they lose the ball. Picks up again, Martin Kettridge it is. Or is it Beatty England takes it for Castleford? He's certainly having a good game, is England. And again, it's Norton coming in with a tackle very quickly on Brett Atkins. Still that scoreline. Castleford 6. Hull FC 0. Play on, says Mr. McDonald, and Cass now pinned in around 25. This is good play from Hull. They're doing well considering. And Cass really have just got to steady it down, just drive for 3 and 4, and then move it wide and use those gaps one would have thought with 2 more men. But the long kick downfield, that looks a good one. Eastwood trying to chase it, does well indeed as Eastwood. Gary Kemble there, and you picture the LFC number 1. But Eastwood now throws a long ball out, taken well by Pippin Round. He gets away from Hyde. Still going is, but Marchand comes in, tilt to his Hyde, and the crowd didn't like that. And the underdogs, with of course at the moment, is Hull FC. McCoy there, offloads again. This is good play. Windley now comes on the line side, offloads again. That's good play. Eastwood has come right across on that other side, so you've got 2 wingers together. Patrick will go. Tackle by Kevin Beardmore. Norton sprays the long ball to Crooks. That's a nice ball. He looks again. He flops it back inside. That's good play to Gary Schofield. That's good play from Hull FC. The tackling coming in. There's 3-man tackle again from Cass. Plunges there, so 2 was Johns. Brown now coming through, the big fella. Taken out by Atkins, another Australian. It really is all rip-roaring stuff here. 6-0 to Cass. Norton now sprays again to Crooks. Crooks loses the ball. McCoy picks the loose ball up. We'll have to see. And at the end of it all, Mr. McDonald there, the referee. His pinky red jersey. Short sleeves, of course, and they get a suntan today. And little Bobby Beardmore picks the ball up. Well, the Castleford and the Hull fans, you can really hear them really cheering their heroes on. So Cass now to put this ball in. Beardmore, been pinned in around 25 for the last 5-6 minutes. Ball goes in again, and I would have thought that was on feast. And Bobby Beardmore won't argue about that. So Windley now gets the ball. O'Connor skillful. There's Sean Patrick there, the hooker, and he's going to take the ball. He'll just run towards the Castleford defence. Taken out by Kevin Ward. Windley an acting half-back for Hull. Certainly on the attack. Certainly inside as John Sharp goes through the end. Loose forward. Taken out by Johnson and Atkins for Castleford. Sean Patrick, 10 yards from the line to O'Connor. O'Connor flicks it back inside of Lee Crooks. Lee Crooks comes sharply through as Crooks. Good tackle, it had to be from Johnson. Windley again now, gets the ball out to Sharp. Sharp now turns one way. Just can't get away from the markers. Joyner in with a tackle for Cass. Then O'Hara, the short ball again to Brown. Brown turns it back inside to O'Coy. Oh, he's on the line. Oh, he's pushed back by Castleford there. The numbers pushed him back for a minute. Looks like he's going to stretch over. Windley now, getting it out to then O'Hara. Oh, he's in. That's a try. Oh, what a try from the O'Hara. That was a good one. He's just burst over from Windley's pass. And Castleford there, that defensive play from them. And the 11 men from Hull will be delighted with that, because it put them right back in the game after just 19 minutes of play. That scoreline with Lee Crooks back on the pitch. 6 points to 4. So the chance for Crooks now, who's spent those 10 minutes in the sin bin for his descent after 5 minutes of play, the captain of the FC, and listen to those fans now, they're really cheering them. Here we go, they're saying, and I'm sure Castleford fans will want to be cheering their heroes also. It's 6 points to 4. What a marvellous Yorkshire Cup final we've got on our hands. Crooks now, no more than about 20 yards in from left-hand touch side. He has a last look at the post, and then he'll look at the ball. He's a right-footed goal kicker, strikes it right-footed, and the flags go up, so it's 6-all. The scores are level after 90 minutes of play. It's Castleford 6, Hull FC 6, and so Castleford to kick off. And 12,500, nearly 13,000 fans really loving this one. You listen to those fans, they're really loving every minute of it. And so Castleford to kick off. I'm sure they can't believe their eyes looking at that scoreboard that it's 6-all, but it is, and credit to them, credit to Hull, who've come back so well. They're bowling about all over, but we take them very quickly for them. And the end of it all, Norton will just play the ball. He'll go back again there, so acting half-back just pushes the Castleford players off. England it was, and Atkins a short ball again. And that's a good tackle. Ward there, he's a big lad, he's Kevin Ward. Oh, 6'1" of him. Nearly 16 stone. Oh, that's a bad kick. Oh, and the ball bobbing about all over, and see what ball it is, and it's not goal, says it for knock on. And I think Okoye there just looks nonchalantly at the referee as if to say, you're in charge, sir. Just a stoppage at the moment. Physio comes on, Tony Marchant, this time they're having the magic sponge, and Mr. McDonald, the referee from Wigan, says, we're all right, let's get on. 20 minutes gone, so that first 20 minutes of this game. John Smith's Yorkshire Cup final, and it's Castleford 6, Hull FC 6, as Kevin Beardmore runs off from acting half, from the scrum, gives it to Marchant, gets it out well there, Marchant. Beardmore flips it back inside to Martin Kettridge. And Kevin Beardmore will go, so he's growing his hair a bit, looks like a pop star. The short ball inside to England, that's a good tackling from her. Okoye there, around the ankles, copybook stuff from him. Cast on the attack, now run about 20 yards from the Hull FC line. Rambo, Ward gets it back inside, Brown's there, so too Sean Patrick for Hull FC. 6-all the scoreline. Beardmore running off from acting half-back, he loves to go, he's cracked to the ground. It's tremendous tackling from both sides. Beardmore now shows the ball, short ball again, and Atkins is going to get it. That's a try, yes, what a try! From the second row man, Brett Atkins, the Australian from Canberra and Sydney. He scores a try, got 12 tries in 14 appearances 2 seasons ago. Well, he makes the score now after just 21 minutes of play. It's now Castleford 10, Hull FC 6. And it was that man, Kevin Beardmore, with the headband, the little hooker, the local boy, just sprayed a lovely pass out, and Brett Atkins, he just had to go, and he goes in no more than about 13 yards from the right-hand touch line, making it 10 points to 6 in Castleford's favour. And Hull comes now with 12 men against 13, and that's how it's going to be for the rest of this game. And there's, you can hear the famous song, the battle song, Old Faithful, and they're really getting behind their team. About that as Martin Kettridge now strikes it right-footed, and it's squeezing over. Well, what a kick from him. He'll be delighted with that, because it's 12 points to 6 now. Martin Kettridge there, 28 goals before this match, and that was a cracker. 2 more, so he's on 30 goals for the season. Well, that was a beauty, and it's those golden goals, those gem of the goals that often win matches, but it's 12 points to 6 now. Hull now up against it, but Lee Crooks, the captain, he'll battle the 12 men all the way, make no mistake. Oh, dear me. And the big fella will be disappointed with that, just flicks it away in disgust as Kevin Ward, and signed from Stanley Rangers way back in 1978. Ball goes in, Windley puts it, one against the head again, so Hull FC packing with only 4 men, of course, and Marchant now, the internationals, the Great Britain man against the Kiwi. And John Sharp moves in as well, and they'll be very quick. And David Pangelo running, lost job of go forwards, but Okoye, what a good strong tackler he is. Norton just doing the double act. So it's 12 points to 6 as England goes through. Norton with a tackle, it's good tackling again, Sharp again around the ankle. Beardmore again, who made that try for the Australian. Brett Atkins runs off, gains just another 5 yards. And his brother decides, turns it back inside, that's all. Martin Kettridge shouting through. Campbell, oh, what a tackle from Gary Campbell. What a ball, and Kettridge coming through, he's really running well, is this boy, but what a great tackle from from the Kiwi, Gary Kemble. Joiner now. I've seen a lot of Joiner as John Joiner as Colin Scott comes in. The Queensland, it's a changeover, so Castleford there playing the 6 tackles under the laws of the game. Now if you don't kick it, you get tackled on 6, well it's the opposition's chance to have 6 themselves. So Hull now in possession. John Sharp running towards the Australian Chris Johns. Johns very strong, recommended by Tommy Bishop. So Malcolm Reilly from that St George's Co in Sydney. Norton now getting it out to Crooks. Crooks tips the ball, didn't he do well? It's a little windy going through, but Marchant wraps him up well, smothers the ball. That's a good smother tackle from him. Marchant, who was out in Australia in the summer. And the kick from Hull FC. Bouncing very well indeed, and Colin Scott could do nothing there. That was a lovely kick. Well, the touch judge on the mark. Right on the mark. And you could hear those singers saying, come on you Hull. So there's a lot of people from Hull here, and there's a lot of people from Cass as well. And so much at stake. The John Smith's Yorkshire Cup, the largest and certainly the heaviest trophy I've played in 2 Yorkshire Cup finals. One against Hull Kicks and Rovers, other against Featherstone Rovers, and we won one and we lost one, and it's a marvellous cup to win, I can assure you. Well, anyway, all, it's a deferential penalty. Wimbley gets it very quickly off Bobby Beardmore. And the end of it all, I would have thought that Gary Schofield, yes, he's been told to go for distance and position, and that's good play from Hull. So Sean Patrick will take the ball from Eastwood. Being the ball boy for a minute was Eastwood. Norton now to O'Coy. This is still good football. Hull still trying to move the ball. And the Crooks, that lovely one in past to Windley. Gary Schofield to get a hold. And he goes in to make it Castleford 12, Hull FC 10, 26 minutes gone, and a 40-yard power burst from O'Hara. Really, this really is a marvellous game, a marvellous cup final, played in wonderful, wonderful summer weather. And just unfortunate that Hull FC had Andy Dannett sent off a young prop forward after 5 minutes after that skirmish with Keith England, the Castleford loose forward. And that's a shame, these things happen. And the laws are the laws, and certainly many will argue one way or the other who was right and who was wrong. But as far as the referee is concerned, he'll say that he's in charge and he was right. So Lee Crooks now to take this kick, and what a pressure kick it is to him. Just still 23 years of age, been going a long time in this game. Strikes it right-footed, and we'll have to see the flags. Oh, he's just wily of the right upright. That wasn't a good strong kick from Crooks. So just 2 points in it on my watch. Plenty of time to go. About 14 minutes to go to the half-time hooter. And the two coaches, Malcolm Reilly, who played for Castleford, played for Great Britain, played for the Sydney club Manly, will have his charges in. And of course Len Casey, the former Great Britain, Kicks and Rovers, Bradford, Oldham player, Wakefield Trinity coach. And now here the coach at Hull, well, he also will want to be having a word with his charges also. But at the moment, play goes on this sunny afternoon here at Headingley, the home of the Leeds Rugby League Club, and over the other side of the stand, on the far side of course, is the famous Headingley cricket ground, where of course the great test matches against Australia and the West Indies have been played, and Yorkshire, of course, the famous Yorkshire County Cricket Club play. But at the moment it's here on the other side, the Headingley side, with its Hull FC battling away against Castleford. And just 2 points in it. Castleford 12, Hull FC 10. Brown now, Dave Brown. He is a big fella, that Brown. Holy cock! worse than it was. But the second one, quite rightly, Mr. McDonald right on the spot and said, come on, you can cut that out, Mr. Kangaroo. And at the end of it all, it was a penalty, I see. Sean Patrick to Norton. Norton sprays it out to Coy. Coy to Crooks. Crooks, a good tackle on Crooks. That was a good tackle by John Joyner, former international, very experienced player. John Sharp comes off Windley, pushes Bobby Beardmore out the way, but he can't. And the still thing is Atkins comes in with a tackle. Well built, second row Australian forward. Sean Patrick now goes into both sides, looking for position. Castleford doing the tackling. Hull now just looking for an opening. A little like a game of chess now. That's a nice ball. Brown on the south side of Eastwood. Comes back inside. He did right, did Eastwood there from the ball from O'Hara, but this time it's John Sharp out to Coy. Coy the long ball to Crooks. Hull now still throwing this ball about. Oh, Brown taking on the winger. This is tremendous play. Brown now is he going to go in? We'll have to see how he got the ball. Well, there was a chance there for him. Tremendous play as the cover got across. It was Tony Marchant. Great cover tackle from him for Castleford. Saved the day because Brown there has hold with the 12 men, moving it wide at every opportunity. The long ball from Lee Crooks, and there was Michael Pepe Brown. Pepe is his nickname, and he raced to that corner. But Tony Marchant coming across him. International style from Marchant. Got the tackle in, and Brown lost the ball. Otherwise, that could well have been a try on the dropout. Taken by Lee Crooks. Oh, what a ball again. This is good place still again. Schofield getting it out to Pepe Brown, but in goes Johnson with the tackle. And that was good play, and with Gary Schofield just down the way. The touch should say, I don't believe it. Still up, he's slipped in the play. But now Mr. McDonald says, come on, let's get on with it. Lee Crooks just says, no man, to Pepe Brown, and the hands boo whether you're supporting. And Bobby Beardmore says, well, it's going to be our ball, I'm going to put it in. And he'll wait for Mr. McDonald. Still 12 points to 10, and Cass winning the ball, but John Joyner can't get away from Coy today. Coy playing very well. Two very experienced players, internationals. England now decides to run, and in goes Crooks over the top, and Crooks has picked the ball. He did well there, did Crooks. England won't like that one. John Sharp right to the ground. Marchant doing a lot of tackling in the centre for Cass. And the sun's still shining here. Brown now to Coy, still playing the football. And that big number 8, Dave Brownwell, we'll have to see to play. Norton now shuffles again, looks again, 3-man tackle, trying to pick the ball, Castleford from him, but holds on to it. There's the former Castleford player, Sean Patrick for Hull, and it's the Beardmores and Rambo Wards in with a tackle. Crooks now, look for one way, look to kick, but Windley won't get away there. Kittredge coming in very quickly, so too was England. Ball coming again to Crooks. Crooks goes for the drop goal. Well, it's well wide there. It's a tap out on the 25 for Castleford. Still 12-10 in Castleford's favour. About 30 odd minutes gone of this first half, and it'll be Kemi Beardmore to tap it. Just straight to his forwards, and here's the crew-cutted Martin Kittredge coming through. Lad from Moorends in Doncaster. England now coming through. Beats Brown. This Brown is a big fella, that Dave Brown. The Australian looks so like an American footballer. I suppose one could call him the tumble dryer when we think of the fridge and what have you. Oh, that's a bad ball there. And we'll have to see what Mr. McDonald says. Well, forward pass, had it been Australia, it would have been a penalty, but at the end of it all, yes, he is a big man, because Lee Crooks is big, but that Brown really looks big in that jersey. And that's the nickname we'll give him, the tumble dryer. Anyway, Hull winning the scrum. Windley going blind. A Coy with a short ball. Eastwood coming through. And again, it's that man Marchant. Cover tackling so well is Marchant. And again, Norton with the ball. Norton the ball player. Playmaker just tries to get going. He can't there. And Castleford picked the loose one. So it's gone a little bit scrappy. The two sides now feeling, I think, a lot of pressure. Oh, what a break. That's a great break there from Chris Johns. Taken out well. Beardmore now, the short ball again to Joyner Dummies. Lee Crooks with the tackle. Windley comes on the top. This other's on the top. Pulls him out the way. Beardmore for Castleford to his twin brother. Ball again comes to Ward. Ward now will run. He loves and pumps forward. That was good play. O'Hara wraps him up. The other Kiwi. That was a good tackling from him as Ward. Another 20-yard power burst from him certainly haven't found it this half. And that's a knock on, and so more mistakes, and I'll get Malcolm Reilly pulling his hair out there. And Len Casey must be delighted with this performance by Hull. Certainly the 12 men shaping very well indeed against Cassie Classes there now on the side that where you'll let him play football, and Diego going to off Joyner. And again the tackling from Hull. It's not, again, what a great game he's playing against his hometown. Johnson plays that one again to Atkins. Atkins now plays it again. England now still going, Brown and Atkins to 2 Australians having a go. 2 Kangaroos there up and about on the pitch, but it's only a minor skirmish, and I'm sure they'll have a drink, they'll have a glass of lager, pint of lager after the game. So the bell's been called out, and so Mr. McDonald, he's a little man, isn't he? But he's in charge and says, now just cut it out, Will. So the 2 Kangaroos from the Englishman there, and the other, nice to see Chris Johns there, the lad from St George's, just pulling Atkins out. I think maybe saying, just calm down. He's saying, come on, we don't want 12 men. Just remember we've got an advantage. So the ball goes in, Windley with it, gets it to Okoye. Okoye inside the Hull FC corner, they're back inside to Windley. Windley, let's go half again, turns it back to Eastwood. This is good play from Hull. Eastwood by, he can go, this Eastwood. What a break from him, a dagger on across. Tremendous play from Hull FC. Well, they come again, O'Hara now, goes for the line, O'Hara. He's tackled, what a tackle from Brand. What a cover from Castleford, as Hull split Castleford. 70 yards it was, Okoye now to Brand. Brand, he's going to, he's going to score! Unbelievable! Kevin Beardmore, he's disgusted with that. The crowd all round, the neutrals certainly can't believe it. The Hull FC fans going bananas, and the Castleford fans, they just can't believe that one, but what a try it was, because that from their own 25, they win a scrum as Hull, and then the link-up, superb play from the backs, from Okoye, Windley, Schofield, Eastwood, Noel O'Hara, Brand, all combining in a 75 moment. Really superb play. That was one certainly for the television, certainly for the fans, no matter who you support. That was rugby league at its best. And certainly the union meeting there, there'll be Castleford having a union meeting under the pitch. But it's Hull now in the lead. Unbelievable here, because it's Castleford 12, Hull FC 16. Lee Crooks now could make it 18. He strikes it right footed. And as I said earlier, they're going bananas from the terraces, the black and whites. And for Castleford and Malcolm Reilly, well, I'm sure he can't believe it. Just 4 minutes to go to half-time, and I would think certainly he will want that hooter to go so he can sort the Castleford side out. Because certainly with those extra men, they certainly haven't pressed home their advantage. And credit to this Hull side, playing with 12 men and 11 for 10 minutes. But the first half, except for 5 minutes, all of 12, and they're in the lead by 18 points to 12. That really is tremendous. Well, we've got an injury to Castleford, and Gary Hyde it was, who's been carried off. Let's hope he's all right. And another young man, Gary Lord, signed from Stanley Rangers. Well, he's coming on as the substitute. But really, it's all happening. It's really the underdogs, the black and whites, against Castleford's yellow and black, who really are in front, and I think deservedly so, because they're tremendous comeback. And I think really Castleford themselves to blame. They've lost the ball in the tackle. They've had some shoddy handling, and Hull have got amongst them. They've rattled them, no question like that. And they've also open play out both sides, I must say. They've open play out at all opportunities. It really is a most intriguing, fascinating, and exciting Yorkshire Cup, John Smith's Yorkshire Cup final here at Headingley. So now we'll have to see. Johns it is. Chris Johns, the Australian, and Hull, that certainly will put even more confidence in the side when you can score and be in the lead by 6 points in a final. Before he goes in the tackle there, Beardmore's certainly got something in his stomach there, but play on to the referee, the ball popping about. Lee Crooks now, he's playing like 110%, didn't like the elbow there, but the referee says go on with it. Okoye's there as well. Beardmore now, so Johnson. Barry Johnson still hasn't been able to show that magic as the tackling that really terrors now is Hull, and it's Castleford classic asset. They've got to take the time. Joyner now, he's wrapped up Norton, picks him up. Well, look, going to pull his leg off, and Joyner there tried to slip it one-handed, couldn't do so. John Sharp there in with a tackle, helping knocking Norton out. Steve Knocker-Norton as he's known. Beardmore now, look, gets to his brother. Oh, that's a lovely little kick. It's going to go to Eastwood, and Eastwood decides to take it in his hands. Comes away, does the still made that brilliant 40-yard diagonal run. Martin comes in over the top, catches with the tackle, and the whole fans really going bananas, really loving this. And Lee Cook's now going to have to kick this one. He's a little bit out of position. Kicks it right-footed, bouncing into the Castleford 25. Ooh, it nearly went Gary Lloyd on that wing, the substitute. Turns it back inside. That wasn't a good ball. Oh, he's lost the ball. Oh, and Hunter in. Oh, Tom Patrick comes charging in again, and that was bad play. Really, Colin Scott would be disappointed the Queenslanders shouldn't have had that ball. It'd be offside, I would have thought. Certainly offside. Mr. McDonald says yes. And Lee Cooks must go for goal here. I would make it about 4 minutes. Well, about 2 minutes ago to half-time. And 16 points to 12. Let's see. In the lead, and listen to the fans. Here we go, here we go. Mighty contingent from the city of Hull, and the Castleford fans. Well, a lot of cheering early on. Well, they'll be hoping for better things in this second half. Malcolm really, the very, very good coach, one of the most experienced coaches in the game, very shrewd coach, articulate coach, knows what it's all about. He'll be having some words, I think, at half-time. He'll just be telling him just to settle it down, but at the moment it's the black and whites that are in the lead, and Lee Crooks now strikes that one right footed. You can hear the flags go up, and another 2 points. It's 18 points to 12. And there goes the whole of what a magnificent first half we've had here at Headingley with John Smith, Yorkshire Cup, between the two great Yorkshire sides. Absolutely brilliant play, and the half-time score: Castleford 12, Hull FC 18. Second half of the John Smith Yorkshire Cup final between Castleford and Hull FC, and Hull FC coming out first, and Norton there, the Castleford born boy, is rolling his sleeves up, so he certainly means business, and I'm sure that Len Casey will have been delighted with his side performance, but I'm sure Malcolm really will have had some, not words, I think he'll have just said to the Castleford side, come on boys, we can we just play to our normal form, just spray this ball about, let's just make this extra man count. I think the big thing is that they haven't valued possession as much as they should have done in that last 20 minutes of the first half, but they'll value it, I'm sure, in this second, and if they get it wide, well, we're going to be in for a marvellous game. Well, Castleford kicked off, we've got Pepe Man coming through, and there's the barrier of the yellow and black army of Castleford. And then the tackling was Hull FC trying to drive out of their own 25. Cass playing from left to right this half. With England there, what a good game he's had. He's been bowled, unfortunately, with that skirmish with Garrett, and it's about discipline. And at the end of the day, the referee will be right for one side and, of course, wrong for the other, and that's the way it goes. Crooks now kicks it right-footed deep down the field. Very well taken indeed by Scott. And the Queenslander taken out by Norton. Norton playing very well and then possessed against his old team. Offside against Hull FC, and very quickly the Australian Ben Atkins there, but he flicks it back to Bobby Beardmore. Bobby Beardmore just had a word with his captain John Joyner, and he'll kick this. Well, again he decides not to, so the ball goes to Martin Kettridge, and he wham! And that's a very good touch from him, right into the danger zone as far as Castleford are concerned. Plans will get the ball no more than I would have thought, about 20 yards from that Hull FC line, and here comes big Rambo Ward now charging towards, so really will have said something undoubtedly at half-time to Castleford, and we'll see 1 or 2 drives, and then the push round. Kevin Beardmore there, just now acting half-back, flicks the ball now to Johnson to England, but in comes Crooks with a tackle round his neck, and the 3-4-man smother tackle from Hull. Kevin Beardmore looks again, that's good vision from acting half. He runs up from acting half, but Beardmore's still going. He's still going, he's the little man will have to see it. He's there, ready to try. Beardmore running up from acting half back, and the little guy's gone in, the little hooker. But a Castleford fan on the pitch that Toby gets off straight away. Yes, he has done. And so what about that? Just 2 minutes into the second half, that I would think is exactly what Malcolm really has told Castleford to get. It was points on the board early, and they've got it. And it's now 16 points to Castleford. 18 to Hull FC. What a game we've got on our hands. The sun comes in. Back of the stand, Martin Kettridge now with the opportunity to level the scores once again. We've been level once already at 6-all, and then Hull, of course, going into the lead at 18 points to 12 at half-time, and then Castleford coming back. So the committee meeting I just see to my right on the screen there, just the Hull FC fans, but at the end of it all, it's Kettridge now no more than about 12 yards in front of the pole post. He strikes it right-footed, the flags go up, you can hear the cheers, see the crowd all cheering, and that makes it now Castleford 18, Hull FC 18, 38 minutes to play, and what a final we've got. And the sponsors, I'm sure John Smith will be delighted with this crowd, 13,000 just under, and they've really enjoyed this one. It's been drama of the highest quality, and it's Castleford Lee Crooks now, still playing, of course, with those 12 men. And Cass, of course, will say, well, we're the better disciplined side, we have 13. But I'm not prepared to comment either way. Mr. McDonald on the spot, and he's the referee. But anything can happen now, and I would have thought Castleford will drive for 2 or 3, then try and spray it wide. They've got to sort of make the extra man work as Plange comes in. And we've got Neil puckering on for Hull FC now. He's come on for Dave Brown, so the big tumble drive's gone. Oh, Kevin Ward now. Bit of Ward makes it tremendously. Big Morgan, Kevin Beard, what a game he's having. Tries to get away from Gill, he's run away from Gill. Flicks the ball back inside of Marchant. There's a chance here as a point goal as well. Well, Rambo Ward and Kevin Beardmore, what a game he's having this second half. Joyner now, he's lost the ball, Lee Crook picks it up, he knocks it on as well. And so 18 points on Lee Crooks has lost his boot by the looks of it as well. He won't be bothered, and we've got a good player injured. It's Gary Campbell, the Kiwi international fullback, and the physio there just giving him the magic sponge, and a bit of agony, but he'll be alright, no question about that. It's a final and nobody wants to go off at a final. Mr. McDonald coming across, the Ronnie Colbert of the Rugby League, the little small man in the middle, and he's just saying that nothing too serious with Campbell. What a great player Campbell's been. One of the New Zealanders to come out about 6 years ago, and was with Hunslet earlier, and then came to LSC, and been a marvellous signing. Well, he's going to hobble is the old 6'1" of him, but a real nice guy, one of the nice guys of Rugby League. Well, he's all right, he's hobbling back, and let's hope he doesn't have to make a tackle in the first minute, so it's just come down inside the Hull FC danger zone. Castleford in the danger zone. Probably Beardmore to put it in, all 5'7" of him. Puts it in now, the ball comes in to Joyner with the run around with Beardmore. Beardmore tries to go, he has done, gets on his feet again, dummies one way, Dana O'Hara with the tackle. 18 points apiece it is. And there's Mark Chinteract in half-back, gets it out to England. England still going, Lee Crooks now, and Crooks goes in, a real power man him. So a real bone cruncher from those two. Johnson, the ball player, gets it out with the Australian. Atkins tackle out of the game there. Norton, great tackle from Sharp. That's the Hull FC 25, that line you can see. 25 yards from the Hull FC line. Oh, and there, that's for a minute there, the man from Sydney nearly got away. Chris Johns didn't do so. Wrapped up by Windley. In the danger zone. Cass on the attack. The short ball again. Kevin Beardmore is still going, is this Beardmore. What a good game this twins having at hooker. Score that try that knocked Cass back in the game. The sixth and final tackle, Mr. McDonald just single, and again a run by Scott. Oh, he did well there, one back handed pass, and Johnson puts it over, and I think the crowd thought that Norton had fouled him, but no, says the referee, and maybe 6 or half a dozen of the other two experienced players in Norton and Johnson. And the end of it all, it's out on the 25 for Hull FC. Neil Puckering is the substitute. He's taken out by Atkins very well. The shot goes on, tackled by Beardmore, and Kevin Beardmore having a tremendous game for Castleford in this second half. Okoye now, and he'll come in, run all day with Okoye, forwards and backs. Ward is in with a tackle, and so too is England. So 2-man tackles from Castleford. Really now, I think maybe told them just to step it up a bit, put it into that top gear. Campbell with the kick. Taken again by Scott. Scott now comes away, gets away from one man, he switched for got him. Oh, what a goal to Plange, that was a brilliant play from Scott. Plange now going for the corner, it's by Gary Campbell. Campbell takes him. Plange still up now, gets the ball back inside, but he must have gone into touch. Wow, what a tremendous Gary Campbell. Campbell, who had been injured just a minute or so earlier, came across. Brilliant tackle by him. And the referee there, we've got the physios on. There's certainly a blood and thunder game it is. It's end-to-end stuff. It's a credit to both chairmen, to David Poulter, the chairman of Castleford, and Peter Darley, the chairman of LFC. Really a credit the way these two teams are playing, and the fans. The fans, as Little Windley tried to get away then, as Ward came out very quickly, so too did Martin Kettridge. So Hull still in it as Okoye runs off from acting halfback, and Ward cracks him to the ground, but the Kiwis, as strong as they can, gets up, plays the ball a little long to Norton. Norton dummies one way. We'll look again, he'll offload. Windley now to Crooks, so Hull being pressurised. A 4-man tackle from Castleford. England, Kevin Beardmore. Kevin Ward, Rambo Ward as he's now. Norton now gets it out. Hull still trying to play this football. How nice it is to see. Side just with one man short, still in their own 25, still trying to throw this ball. O'Hara dummies, still dummies one way, still going, keeping this ball. But Castleford putting on the pressure, putting on the pressure tackles. The ball will come back. Surely Crooks will put it over the top. Little can go over the top. Taken again by Martin Kettridge, who really means business. Norton again comes in. Well, what a great game he's had, the ex-Castleford boy. Still that scoreline. Castleford 18, LFC 18 as Ward comes through. The chance here to Lord. Oh, popping one tackle from Kendall as Gary Lord, the substitute for Castleford. Marchant now, so Cass putting on a lot of pressure. Little Beardmore getting it out to the Australian Atkins, but Atkins, the Cambria player from Sydney, again no more than 15 yards from the whole line now. Joiner now, he's turning it back inside a Marchant. Marchant looks right off the ball. What a tackle from Okoye! Tremendous tackle to internationals. There's no quarter given by these sides. The dot goal, it going well because Bobby Beardmore comes back on the line side, gets it out that far touch time. Cox did well there. As Pepe Van goes in, Hyde did well to take it up. Referee, let's see what he says. Play on, he says. Oh, still 12 yards from, 5 yards in from that far touch line. England will run off from acting halfback. That diagonal run towards the post. Crooks goes in again with a tackle. And Sean Patrick doing the job as well. 4 yards, 5 yards from the line now. Castleford now on the attack. 18 all. Joiner the short ball. The ball bobbing about all over. Marchant picks it up, but no, it'll be a knock on. And the Australian Chris Johns gets off his knees. The sun's still shining here. Wonderful afternoon, and what a wonderful game between two great sides, two great Yorkshire sides. The mighty Cass against the mighty Hull. It couldn't be better. And locked together at 18 points apiece. Beardmore there, look, he looks like a little ferret there, ferrets his way under, but I think... well, there we are, Mr. McDonald there doing his sign language, just for everyone. And at the end of it all, it'll be Windley to put it in. We've got big Kevin Ward, can't get his head in. And he gets it in now, and Windley puts it in. It'll be Hull FC's ball. And he did well, did Windley. Tackled by Johnson. Johnson breaking from the pack quickly. Hull underneath the post, under a lot of pressure. John Sharp will run off from acting halfback. Bobby Beardmore takes him out, all 5'7" of him. Comes behind John Joyner. And you'll see the halfbacks going that way. Lee Cox now, the captain of Hull FC. Another Rambo, really, of English Rugby League. And certainly rated one of the best forwards in the game. Certainly one of the best English forwards. Just Neil Puckering now, the substitute for Dave Brown, the Australian. He's gone. Gains another 5 vital yards for Hull. Okoye now slips the ball to Sharp. Looks for Okoye. That's a nice play. Oh, lovely play. Oh, Tremaine. Oh, he slipped. He was unlucky there. That was good play. Pepe Van will pick it up for Hull FC. What a break there. What a good break from Hull FC. Castleford recovering well. Coming back. Schofield will kick. Right-footed. Oh, that's a nice kick indeed. Ball bouncing into touch. It's got a bounce in Rugby League, except for a penalty. And Castleford's ball. Still 18 points apiece. Hull winning at 18-12 at half-time, and then Kevin Beardmore 2 minutes into the second half. That superb try from him. 16-18, the goal from Martin Kettridge, and it's all square against the two great sides. The ball goes in, and at the end of it all, it'll be a differential penalty to Castleford. Mr. McDonald again just showing the fans what it's the penalties for. Kettridge will kick it right-footed, puts it high in the air, and Gary Campbell just goes across. That's the best stand side on the far touchline where the two benches are, where the two coaches are. Welcome really for Castleford, Len Casey for Hull FC in this John Smith's Yorkshire Cup final. And we couldn't have had a better. We had a marvellous one last year with Castleford just losing by those 4 points to the other Hull side, and now they're in the final. He gets his low, his ankle stripped there and not recovers well because Ward was on all 16 stone of him charging down the pitch. Hull now having a lot to do now because Castleford, Atkins is going through the chance now. Scott now turns it back inside to Atkins, gets it to Marchant, Marchant now going for the line, Marchant out, he sprays it out, Hyde comes back inside, Hyde is held on the line, tremendous tackling from Hull, superb Cassie football from face the ball to himself, he's lost the ball over the line, well, dear me, somebody being greedy, and that was Gary Hyde because all he had to do was get it wide, but tremendous play from Cassie class. What a good footballing side they are, but credit also to LFC for getting back in numbers there to tackle out when it looked as though Marchant had got wide in. These two sides really locked in a tremendous battle of rugby league. We've seen everything today. We've seen true grit, we've seen tremendous tackling, superb ball play, skill, vision, good backing up. But above all, two teams really giving of their best. Two professional sides. And just that one tragedy in this whole game that Andy Dannett, the young Pottenley, cuts again and gets Winley away. Turns at the end, the ball gets knocked down. There's a chance Castleford now play off. Kick forward again. But they made ball, chasing that ball, his little legs going like a centipede. But at the end of it all, we'll have to see whether the referee punts it back for a scrum or whether it will be a dropout for Hull FC underneath the post. Well, it's a dropout it is. Kevin Beardmore there just on the right of the picture for the Coy going across. There's John Joyner, the captain of Cass. He'll go on the 10 just to cover everything. The ball's in the left-hand side of the picture, the top end. Pepe Band will pick it up. He does so, just 2 or 3 policemen and a policewoman, no trouble at all. And it's a great family sport of rugby league. There's a lot of young children here, males and females, all age groups here, and enjoying the sunshine and really enjoying champagne rugby from the two sides. Scott now, Colin Scott, the Queenslander, going through, still going, and Norton cracks him down. So too is O'Hara, good tackle from Norton. He's really having a cracker. Kelly Beardmore, who's certainly been the star this second half for Castleford. The hooker getting the ball to Johnson. Johnson taken out by Lee Crooks, and a sterling game from Crooks. A lot of stars on both sides, no question about that today. 18 points it is as England tries to go through. He lost the ball in the tackle. Beardmore kicks it back. Joyner picks it out, but it's infringement. It'll be a stoppage, it'll be a scrum down, and it'll be Hull FC's ball. The referee there just pointing to the side. Windley gets it straight away. Nice to see that John Joyner. What a good footballer he is. What a good, clever player. Hull winning it. Coy coming away. Sends it back inside to his countryman O'Hara. O'Hara. He thumped there. That was a tackle from the Australian. And O'Hara took it very well indeed. That's good discipline from O'Hara. Took a hard tackle, accepted it and got on with the game. Brett Atkins will be pleased with that one. John Sharp, Windley now, gets it out to Puckering. Neil Puckering, the substitute. Wraps up again. Kevin Ward it was, and Kevin Beardmore, the two Kevins, the two Ks. Holy Crooks, the lovely long ball over the top. Was a good ball, and Eastwood this time wrapped up by Marchant, who we saw do a lot of good tackling in that first half when Hull came back in that last 20 minutes. He had a lot to do, and he did it very well indeed. He did it certainly in internationals. Crooks' kick goes straight to Scott. Scott's coming through the Queensland. He's still going. Oh, that's a tremendous break. Scott's still going. Oh, what a break from him. Colin Scott, absolutely superb. Holding well to get back on him. He's strong as the Australian. So Castleford 18 all. Both sides looking for a try. The ball coming out to Brett Atkins. Oh, Lee Crooks there goes in. The crowd go, ooh. The ball to Marchant. It's what a good one, and he's going to be knocked down. Kemble goes in. Kemble goes in very quickly. Johnson is Acting Harper. Runs off from Acting Harper. Oh, he's dragged down by Kemble. So the Kiwi and the Kangaroo there do a little bit of a dance. And at the end of it all, it's Castleford's ball. Ward now. Ward shows the ball, and Kevin Beardmore's in. Oh, what a pass from Beardmore. The big fellow Ward just took the tackle. That lovely pass. Look for the vision. Look for the backer-upper. And there he was. Back it up. So important in rugby league. An art which at times in our game I think is disappearing. But there was Kevin Beardmore showing how simple it is. Man in support. The ball's there. over the post, and so Castleford go in the lead after 57 minutes of play here in this Yorkshire Cup final. Lovely sunny afternoon in the city of Leeds. Heading this the ground, 22 points to 18 as Kevin Beardmore gets his second try of the match. And nice to see the Castleford supporters cheering their heroes, and also the whole fans singing, of course, that famous anthem of theirs. And so the kick now taken by Martin Kettridge, and that's a kick that makes it now Castleford 24, Hull 18, 6 points in it. And what a game. The scores have gone from one side to another. Marvellous game. It was 2-0, 6-0 to Gas, 6-all to Hull FC, 10-6 to Castleford, 12-6, then Hull FC coming right away at 18-12, and then Castleford getting back at 18-all. And you can hear those Hull fans still cheering their Huskies, still of course playing with those 12 men, and the Castleford supporters also getting behind their men as well. So a lot of rivalry out there on the terraces, all good clean fun, and a real game against two great professional sides on this park. Blanche now showing his style, but he's tackled brilliantly by Lee Crooks. There's been some great tackling by both sides. Copybook stuff. Any young schoolboys watching, well, this is what it's all about. Ward there, flicks it back inside to England. England now can get offloads. He does so to Markson. Forward shout the crowd. The referee says play on. John Sharp takes him out, the boy from Featherstone. Beardmore catches his hands. 2 tries from him. Oh, but John Joyner's lost it. Windley gets it to Lee Crooks. So Hull still trying to play football too. Gary Schofield comes back inside. That's good play from him. And there's the cover. You can see the jerseys. A lot of yellow and black jerseys back in defence. Hallmark of a good side with defensive qualities. Peppy Brown runs off the maxing half-back. Sean Patrick pushes off Martin Kettridge. Hugh go on the first ball to Norton to Windley. Windley dummies. Looks back inside. On the 25 now, so it's Hull's turn now to try and get back into the game. Norton now sprays it again to Sharp. Sharp starts to run, but Ward's there, so too is Barry Johnson, the 2 top forwards of Castleford. Windley for Hull. Looks to Norton. Norton sprays it back inside to Patrick. Takes the return. Norton loves to hold. There's that lovely one-handed pass. There's the only shuffle from Puckering, but there's the 2-man tackle, the Souther tackles from the second rows. Kettridge and Atkins just inside the Castleford Hull. I should have said 25. The ball chipped up very nicely indeed. Johnny did well there. Showed his experience as Lee Crooks came on him very, very quickly. No more than you can see that try line. That's to the left. Well, that's the Castleford try line as Kettridge tried to get out of this danger zone. Come on, you hold the crowd is shouting. Castleford is saying, come on, you Cass. As Ward just gets over the Castleford 25. Plays them all very quickly. England now, trying to get away. Turns it back inside. There's a good ball to Bobby Beardmore. Crooks comes in, just couldn't quite get hold. But Jones there gets it out again, and Atkins is crashed down again. He got his tackle out. Got the ball out to Kettridge. Kettridge now comes again at Norton. And he flips the one-handed ball to John Joyner. John Joyner goes over again, but the whole tacklers now, they're doing their stunts. It really is tremendous. Norton there, he certainly worked hard. The little run around the back inside ball to Kevin Beardmore. He was taken out hard there by a fly. Certainly felt that when he learned his money with him. You see him feel his nose, look up to see who called him. Play on, says the referee. Right on the spot was Mr. McDonald. It's hard, it's tough, this rugby league. Eastwood now. Oh, superb run. Oh, what a boy, what a great game, what a tackle. From Bobby Beardmore, it has to be good from Beardmore. Still 24 points to 18. Crooks again, gets it again to Sharp. Not being allowed to get up and play the ball, and at the end of it all, Mr. McDonald says, "Go away, I'm in charge," and we'll have to see what they're going to do. And Mr. McDonald pointing with his 2 hands to the post, so the 2 judges, and we've got Alan Shillitoe there just to the left of the top hand picture, was just warming up in his tracksuit. Crooks it is. You can see the 10-yard line. That's 10 yards in from that right-hand touchline. That's the Hull FC, right? The number 14 on his back is Gary DeMorty, the substitute. And Lee Crooks, I would have thought, about 15 yards in from the touchline, right on the Castleford 25. And a very important kick for him, because he kicks this, it's just 4 points in it, and it puts the pressure on Castleford. And I suppose, remember, some great kicks on this point, that one against the Kiwis. And of course, to drew the series. Comes up now last week, when he kicks it, he strikes it right footy. Let's look for the flag. So please, if you're a Castleford fan, but if you're a neutral, well, you'll be loving every minute. You've got 24 points for Castleford, 20 points for Hull FC, and there's two supporters singing, Hull shouting, come on you Hull, and the Castleford supporters shouting and singing, come on you Cass. It really is a marvellous day, marvellous sunshine day, and everything to play for. Still anyone's game, there's no question about that. Hull now. Pinned in around 25, but just coming out of it with John Sharp, who'll play the ball very quickly. Just so Windley now getting it to Lee Crooks, who hit that very good penalty goal after 63 minutes. So we've got about 18 minutes to go to the final hooter. Just 4 points in it. Norton now. He'll love to score against Castle. Lost the ball. Bobby Beardmore read that one. The cheeky little scrum half. You've got to be cheeky. Windley goes in for him. Johnson just plays it out to Kettridge. Kettridge with his left thigh just strapped there at the top. Kevin Beardmore running off again, a Coy there with him, and never mind, a question of sport, it was a question of strength then for a minute as the two men tangled with each other, the tackler and the ball player. Bobby Beardmore wraps up again. Norton, what a good game he's having. He really has worked hard, as Stevie Norton. Again, Castleford just keeping the ball. As Kevin Ward now, he'll break, he'll look, he'll try and turn, he can't do so. Two-man tackle on him, one has to be at the top, one at the bottom. Kevin Beardmore acting half-back, sprays it again, little kick throw by Johnson. Ball bobbing about, although it hit the whole player, goes back to Johnson, so I would have thought Mr. McDonald no more than 10 yards now. Castle on attack, Joyner goes one way, goes the other, Coy takes him out. Norton's there as well, still 4 points in it, 24 points in it. I thought Cass might be looking for a drop goal here, we'll have to see. Kevin Beardmore flicks it again, looks again, it's not a good ball, Scott will pick it up. Scott still going, oh, he's on his knees, trying to slide in there. Can't do so. Ball again. Big wall there. Turns, he looks to turn, tries to the interception from the Coy. It's the Australian Atkins, he's whacked down again. It really is tremendous stuff. Castleford with the ball, and Hull FC tackling their hearts out. Johnson now, the chance there, and Beardmore's scored. Oh, what a tackle from Lee Crooks. And Lee Crooks pitches the ball in the tackle. Well, it was a one-man tackle with Gary Hyde coming in just to disagree with everybody, and Eastwood, the Hull FC winger, two young lads just well, with the occasion getting the better of them, but at the end of it all, they're all right, and we've got an injury. Beardmore would have thought with it, and Mr. McDonald right on the spot, but what a tackle from Crooks. He really came in. Lee Crooks has got the ball, and so he's decided he's going to play it. And there you've got the two prop forwards, Johnson, Ward at number 8, Johnson at 10. Big Brett Atkins just in the picture, there you go at 12. 13, Keith England there, he looks forward, so Castleford knowing very well. Bobby Beardmore, 5'7", I mean, the elder of the two twins. His twins had a great second half as Kevin scored 2 great second half tries, and he's alright, he's dragged to his feet. That magic scrunch was doing good, and they'll all be the best of friends at the end. So the scrum goes in, that's the 10-yard line. You can just see what it's just inside the LFC 10-yard line. Mr. McDonald's not happy with the scrummaging, and the end of it all, yet another one for these Huskies in yellow and black for Castleford. And Hull FC and their irregular back white hoops. Well, Hull have won it, and Bobby Beardmore looks to the referee, goes 5 yards, because that's all we've got to go. They're right underneath their post now, just as the Coy there comes through, tries to go driving away. Joyner takes him out. What a great servant Joyner's been. John Sharp, another youngster, comes through, taken out by England. Keith England, and again, it's Windley. This scrum half's had a good game, this young Windley, this afternoon. Both scrum halves played very well indeed. There's the ball, inside his own 25. McCoy turns. I would have thought Luke Crooks will strike it high in the air. Punts up the field, and we'll see Castleford in possession. And that man, Colin Scott, the Queenslander, what a good game at fullback he's had this afternoon. Both sides, I think, the credits to Rugby League. And still those 4 points in it, 24 points to 20, should I say. And about 12 minutes to go to the full-time hooder, as Johnny tries to get through. John Johnny hasn't been able to get away from the close marking by Hull FC all afternoon. Normally one of the playmakers. But as often happens in finals, the key men often get taken out, and that's been happened today as the ball bobs about all over. But Beardmore picks it up from that far touchline. He's wrapped up as well. There's a stoppage, I think. As the referee, all Wallace come down. Both sets of supporters disagree with him. And we've got the physio coming on to Castleford. And Mr. McDonald stops the clock once again. And Stephen Orton there, just among the Castleford mates. He'll be talking to them. He'll be talking about having a drink tonight. And it's young John Sharp, the loose forward for Hull FC. Played centre half a few times this season already, so when he had to help them out in that position. And we've got Magic Sponge, the Puckering, he's all right. So it's a scrum down just inside the danger zone. That's inside the Hull FC 25. Castleford on the attack. The ball goes in from Windley. Hull FC win the scrum. McCoy gets it out. The lovely long ball again. And good play as Gary Schofield makes that 20-yard burst. Taken out by the Australian Chris Johns. Eastwood again tries to run away from acting halfback, does so, makes another 6 yards. Joyner with a tackle. Schofield on acting halfback for Hull, gets it to Okoye. Nice ball from him. Sharp now, still going, wrapped up by 3. England's the one there. So too is Catteridge, and so too is Johnson. So 3 2-3-man tackles in this second half on Castleford. Windley now turns round, goes one way, not a good ball, taken by Kemble. One over the top from Kemble. Eastwood did well there to take that. Loves to come back inside, got it out very well indeed to O'Hara. That was good play, but there's the covering again. That's what the second row forward's all about. Atkins is there, number 12 on his back for Cass. Sharp now, dummies one way. Well, that as Marchant's got in the whole line, if he can just get in and stop the ball getting wide, that's what Castleford are doing, and Hull have got to get it wide because with the 12 men. Oh, that's a bad stop of the ball, and somebody took their eyes off that. There's the 2 benches, where all the entourage have come out of the benches. They're all sat in the sunshine, quite rightly so. And still so close. 24 points to 20. Castleford in the lead here in the John Smith Yorkshire Cup final. And Mr. McDonald, the referee from Wigan, just pointing to the 2 sets of forwards and says, "You'll get over there." Ball goes in, the Beardmore goes on the blind side, comes back again, just sort of pivots one way, gets it to Hyde. Hyde has come off his wing. McCoy in with a tackle. What a good game he's had as well. A lot of stars this afternoon on both sides. Bobby Beardmore turns it back inside to his brother. One-handed pass from him. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson loves to turn. That's a lovely one-handed pass to Eastwood. But Hull again showing Castleford also that they too can tackle 2 man all the time. Sharp there and Crooks going in. Joyner. Dummies, looks for Ward. Ward going through, turns, he can't as they wrap him up. So defensively, both sides playing superbly in this second half. Credit to them both. Bobby Beardmore tries to jink away, but Sean Patrick there, just like a crab was Patrick there. With the tackle, it had to be good. Johnson now turns, he loves to turn and he looks for support at both sides. 6th and final tackle, you've just seen the goal there, just the ball goes back. Surely a drop goal. We'll have to see, the fans say yes, and the drop goal it is, because that's good tactics from Castleford. With just 9 minutes to go, Bobby Beardmore, their scrum half, drops the goal to give them a 5-point lead at 25 points to 20. That's the score here. Castleford 25, Hull FC 20. 9 minutes to go, still all to play for. Marvellous game of rugby league. Just that one tragic incident that left, unfortunately, one side with 12 men and the other to play with 13. But there we are. I'll leave it to the experts after the game to decide pay tribute to both sides for giving us a tremendous game of rugby league football. Gary DeVorney coming on, the blonde-haired boy, for Stephen Orton. So Stephen Orton having gone off now. What a good game he's had as the Crooks kicks the ball at Johnson. Johnson tackled very quickly indeed. And pucking it was going in. Johnson certainly felt that one, but he's as tough boy as Barry. Signed in 1977. And really the playmaker is Ward now, trying to crash through and they cut. Oh, look at them both. Oh, and they're really, neither one will give in. Look at that, that's tremendous. The Rambo from Hull against the Rambo from Kevin Ward looks at Crooks and he'll confess to show that they'll both be playing for Great Britain, so they're bound to be teammates in a few weeks' time. But really that was real strength against strength to our Iron Men of the Rugby League. Johnson now, and Crooks goes in again, so Crooks needs it, he gives 110% effort. Mr. McDonald comes in at play the ball, he shouldn't be there really. Just to see nothing's happening. 5 points in it. The ball kicked down to Kemble, who's also got that knock in the second half. But anyway, looks like he's all right now. Nice ball again to Eastwood. Eastwood again. Tackle was Kevin Beardmore, covering well. Beardmore now, certainly one of the stars of the Castleford side this afternoon. And Gary DeVorney, the substitute, wraps up. One up, one down. That's what it's all about. Hopping foot stuff by both sides. John Sharp now tries to get away, can't do so. Loses the ball on the tackle. And Beardmore's there again. Picks the crumb up. That's a crumb for Castleford. Right on the Hull FC 25, you can see it. You can see the 10-yard line, so he's just outside the 25, about 8 yards in from this right-hand touchline. There's the Australian Ron Atkins, the boy from Canterbury, still going is Atkins, plays in the Sydney competition. 5 points in it, 25 points to 20. Joyner now takes the run around, looks again, turns it back inside of Colin Scott. The Queenslander gets it out to his Australian John. John's going, but Hull's still going. And Castleford lose the ball, and Hull pick up the crumbs. They deserve it that time for their tremendous rearguard tackling. Under great pressure now, Hull, but they're showing tremendous courage and strength. The mighty Castleford, classic Cass now, using that extra man to their advantage, trying to spray the ball wide. Hull also trying to play the football. Hara now comes to... Oh, away from the Kiwi! That's good play, still going, gets the game. Oh, it's forward, it's just forward as Gary Schofield, the Great Britain International, comes through. And the Castleford fans will say, yes, it was forward, and the Hull FC fans know that Mr. McDonald's in the middle, and with that silver whistle right on the spot. But what a break from O'Hara. So a scrum down just outside the Hull FC 25, centre of the pitch. Still 5 points in it. About 8 minutes to go. Castleford win the scrum. Joyner really got going, John. He's been well marked this afternoon. Two-man tackling him all afternoon. DeWalt it was that time. England now to Bobby Beardmore. Beardmore coming into the game. Oh, and Scott comes through. Nice stylish run of this Scott. Brave Australian, but it's taken out well by Windley. Windley's had a good game for Hullers. Little Kevin Beardmore running off again. John Sharp, another hero of the afternoon. And Bobby Beardmore about 20 yards, 22 yards from the Hull FC line. Joyner now going through, slips the ball. Was an obstruction, we'll have to see. Certainly knows as the referee. England win with the tackle very quickly on Kemble. Hull now still pinned in around 25 with DeMonte. Martin Kettridge going in with the tackle. So too is Johnson. Then O'Hara will be acting half-back for Hull. Still those 5 points in O'Hara there. Unfortunately, slips, he comes back inside. He is a lovely runner. To Okoye. Okoye there gets bumped, but he still goes. Boy, he runs into Ward in England. Just the half-back. Crooks now. He'll turn, he'll look, he'll still go, he'll slip it that way. What a lovely ball from him to Borty's one hand. Oh, Schofield's lost the ball in the tackle, and Castleford pick it up. Little Bobby Beardmore did well there, plays the ball to himself. That was undoubtedly outside. And Gary Schofield there tackling Bobby Beardmore as he played the ball to himself, so he's in an offside position. And we'll have to see John Joyner there, the captain, just having a word with his team, see what they're going to do. And we'll see whether he goes, whether he punts it. I would have thought he may punt it. And they're stopping the clock just for a minute. There's Mr. McDonald there, you can see as we've got Dave Brown coming back on, Sean Patrick going off for Hull FC. So the tumble dryer, as I call him, Dave Brown coming on, and Martin Kettridge, I think quite rightly going for distance, position and distance. And it'll be a tap on the 10, the ball coming down to Kevin Beardmore. Scored those 2 tries in the second half for the mighty Cass, and it's the mighty Hull FC also matching them at the moment. 25 points to 20, the minutes ticking away here at Headingley as Brett Atkins goes through. The Aussie, but he's taken out well. He'll be enjoying this. It's Lee Crooks getting tangled up with him. Kelly Beamore tries to go, little fail, oh! And he's pulled back well. Dear me, he really nearly went there. And he'll have hurt his ankle. I think there's Johnson there, turns it back inside. Oh, Ward's going to go in! What a try from Rambo Ward, because Johnson there fainted to the left, down back inside, slightly going down, split the ball up, and there was the big fella, old 6 foot of him, about 16 stone. Ward goes in, that could be the winner, makes it 29 points to 20, and that was a cracking one. 25-20 it was with that drop goal, and at 29-20 that could really be the nail in the coffin as the fans come on. Really, they want to get off. We don't want those on the pitch yet, and quite rightly so. Off they go. Nice to see that, and certainly hold underneath the post, because they have contributed to a marvellous game of rugby league football. And their fans still shouting, come on, and the Castleford fans cheering them. It's 29 points to 20 with Martin Kettridge, who's already kicked 4 goals, going for his 5th goal of the afternoon. And the Old Faithful song coming from the Old Faithful and the Young Faithful from Hull. Nice to hear that, even when their team's behind, that's nothing better. And Castleford also singing their team on. And Kettridge now, the young second row forward, who's had a very good game this afternoon. Coming up round the corner, Merchant strikes it right-footed, about 20 yards from the post. Kicks it right-footed, the flag stop, you can hear the cheers, you can see the crowd, making it 31 points to 20. So that margin now 11 points, and about 2 minutes to go to full time. And so the whole side now under great pressure now with their 12 men, but they have contributed, no question about it, with Castleford also. Castleford producing some superb football in this second half, using that extra man. You can hear, we'll support you ever more. What nice to hear, and I'm sure both sets of fans will, as Johnson takes it and Brown goes down, looks as though he got it in his chin as Hull went in with the 3-man tackle. Alan Shillito, the substitute, who's on for Castleford, the big blonde lad, played ex-Halifax professional, but I think played in the Gould area rugby union a year or 2 ago. Well, he's on, he'll be enjoying this. Kevin Bean will put for the kick. Lee Crooks says thanks very much indeed. And Crooks will go right to the end. Tackled by BP England. So 2 tough boys there as Brown gets it out. Gary DeVorcy still playing. Hull, credit to them, still trying to play football as the tackle comes in on that far touchline. Chris Johns it was. Coming across the left centre. Pepe Brown now. Gets it there to Puckling, the substitute forward. Castleford in the lead, 31 points to 20. Sharp now spraying it out. Castleford coming in, still throwing these long balls out. Taken by Eastwood, and that's a great cover tackle for March, and Eastwood did very well to pick that one up. But great tackling from Marchant, so Marchant certainly looking for a Great Britain spot against the Kangaroos. And we have the Australians here at half-time. They came on the pitch, and the crowd gave them a tremendous welcome, because we're certainly looking for some champagne rugby from them in their tour. Well, Castleford products offside. Putacoy taps it very quickly into himself. Oh, that's a nice ball to Brown to Schofield, back inside to Pepe Brown going for the line. Castleford covering, still going. So there we are, a lot of yellow and black jerseys round. They've covered well, and now it's Schofield there. Dummies there, Schofield going for the line. Can he score? We'll have to see the ball. Pepe Brown, he did. Yes, it looks like a try for Brand. Well, Hull coming back right to the end. Schofield with the break. Lee Cook gets the ball. It's 31 points to 24. I make it about a minute to go on my watch, on my stopwatch, to the hooter, and this game full of drama, high noon really, drama right to the end. Oh, what a game we've had. And the fans loving every minute of it. So it's 31 points to 24. Castleford with those 5 tries. 2 for Kevin Beardmore, Martin Kettridge, Brett Atkins and Kevin Ward. And those 5 goals, and that's Lee Crooks missing that one, unfortunately. Martin Kettridge with his 5 goals, Bobby Beardmore with that drop goal. The Hull FC with their 4 tries, 2 to Dana O'Hara, 2 to Pepe Brand, and Lee Crooks with 4 goals. So really, what a marvellous thing. We've had 55 points here this afternoon, and both sets of forward supporters now teams. And I would have thought that Malcolm Reilly will have just saying to Castle, just steady it down, just play the 6 tackles, can afford to drive in for 3 or 4. And maybe even on the 5th or the 6th go for a drop goal, or just kick it there and give Hull FC the ball on their own 25. We'll have to see. As Gary Kemble now will try and drive out. Still singing all afternoon. They certainly must eat some bird seed. And there we are, we're going to go, and it's all over. A magnificent Yorkshire Cup final between Castleford and Hull FC. But it's Castleford who won the 1986 John Smith Yorkshire Cup final by 31 points to 24 here at this sunny afternoon here at Headingley in Leeds, in the West Riding of Yorkshire. The two sets of supporters come on. They've loved every minute, and credit to Castleford for that second half performance where they got it right, where they used their extra man. 2 brilliant tries in that second half from Kevin Beardmore, also the one from Kevin Ward. But credit also to Hull FC, playing 12 man for all but 5 minutes of this match. They put up a very, very brave performance. They too have produced some superb football from them. Some heroes on all sides. Every one of the 26 players are heroes, and certainly some stars from both sides. Certainly Kevin Beardmore for me, the man really that stood out for this Castleford side. And also Keith England, who of course was the villain as far as Hull FC was concerned, but the referee sending Dan Atop, he was right on the spot, he had no question about it. He thought that it was a sending off offence, and Dan had to go. But England has played a very good game indeed for me. The 2 set rowers, Martin Kettridge and Brett Atkins also. And Kevin Ward, the big Rambo, has done well. Joyner well marked today. The 2 centres, Marchant, certainly tremendous tackling from him when Hull FC really got back in that game in the middle of that first half. And for Hull FC, credit also for them. Nice performances from their young strong half. Windley, McCoy, a good game from him. And of course Crooks as good as ever. And Knockanalton playing against his own hometown. What a great game he's had. Well, there are the fans chanting, you can see, by the West Ham side where we're going to have a presentation of this Yorkshire Cup, Challenge Cup as it's called, and Mr. Harrison, the Free Trade Sales Director of North Eastern Region of John Smith, will present the cup to John Joyner, the Castleford team there. Joyner's got it, you can see the cup in the centre of your picture, and Joyner will pass it down to Marchant and down to England. And we've got the last man going up, we could just see there with Sir Chris Johns. It'll go right the way down the side, so from Colin Scott to David Bland, Tony Marchant, Chris Johns, Gary Hyde, John Joyner, Bobby Beardmore, Kevin Ward, Kevin Beardmore, Barry Johnson, Martin Kettridge, Brett Atkins, Keith England, and the 2 substitutes, Gary Lord and Alan Churchill. They'll all hold that cup as it goes along the line. The 2 sets of supporters cheering their heroes, both the Castleford fans and to the Hull FC fans, because they've certainly been in voice this afternoon. And you can see the sun really shining. We should have had a game of county cricket really, but it's been champagne stuff. 31 points to 24. The mighty Castleford have beaten the mighty Hull FC in a superb game of rugby league. Well, as Castleford come down with the cup, John Joyner, their captain, he'll be delighted. Captain of Yorkshire, of course, and of course once scored 5 tries in a game. It was a cup tie against the Arata side Millham in I think the John Player game, signed away back in 1972, and now Hull FC going up. So tremendous applause for them, because Lee Cook, their captain, 110% performance from him, and nice to see the whole of this ground, whether you're a Castleford supporter, whether you're a Hull FC supporter, whether you're a neutral, whether you love rugby league, nice to see them applauding certainly the losers, but with dignity. I think both teams, the victors, Castleford, have taken it with dignity, and so too of Hull FC, as Lee Crooks there will get his medal for Mr. Harrison, and that side also, credit to them, Gary Campbell, Pepe Brown, Gary Schofield, Dane O'Hara, Fred O'Coy, Phil Windley, and Davy Brown, Sean Patrick, Andy Dannett. Well, he was off, but he'll get his medal. Keith Knockanalton, Lee Crooks and John Sharp, and the substitutes, Gary DeMorty and Neil Patrick, they too have played their part in a marvellous game of rugby league. And you can still hear those sticks singing away, aren't they? Chanting there, lovely every minute. They're certainly getting their money's worth this afternoon on that lovely pitch. And so Hull FC come down, they'll be going to the dressing room. They'll be very disappointed, and but of course for the Castleford chairman, Mr. David Poulter, Well, it was just a few months ago, of course, that he was there when Castleford took that Rugby League Challenge Cup at Wembley in that magnificent game against Hull Kingston Rovers. Last year, Castleford losing out to Hull KR by 18-22, but today they won the Yorkshire Cup by 31 points to 24.
About the Man of the Match award. I think we did a real good game, and it's my first Yorkshire Cup winners medal, so it's been a good day.
And of course 2 tries as well into the bargain.
Exactly, yeah. This is 9th game at season, and I have been scoring. With the 2 today, that's my 6th try, so I'm really pleased in getting both of those.
Well, let's looking back at the game, of course, sensational sending off of Andy Dannett, and we're going to talk to him a bit later. And then you're going to 6-0 lead, and then Hull coming back at 12-10, and then that sensational try just before half-time, and they went in at 18-12. What did Malcolm really have to say?
Yeah, there's some strong words said in the changing room at half-time, and which you were quite right, I think. I think what happened was when Andy got sent off and then Lee got 10 minutes in, and we sort of scored straight away, made it 6-0, and we thought, we're going to walk in here, 2 men short, we're coasting, and we sort of relaxed, and then Hull came back, and same as you say, just before half-time scored that try, and it was really hard for us. Really hard.
Second half starts 2 minutes into it, and of course Kevin Beardmore there covering at the right time and getting really a very crucial try, Kevin.
It was very crucial at the time, because I think if Hull would have held us for, say, 15-20 minutes, it could have been a different game. But with me scoring that try, it gave us the confidence we needed. And then from then on, we seemed to have all the ball, pressurising Hull, and it's very hard work when you're tackling 6-12 tackles all the time, and I think it paid off at the end for us.
Well, you got a second try, which you must have been delighted in the 57th minute also.
Kevin Ward, how he got the ball out, I don't know, there were 3 men round his head and what have you, and he just slipped that ball, and it was great to go over.
Well, a good win for you, 31 points to 20, well, we'll get it right, 24. And of course the Challenge Cup holders, so things going well for Castleford this season.
Exactly, yeah, like Yorkshire Cup, we've won, I think it's 7 league matches. We started off really well. I think the signings of the 3 Australians that we have has helped us, because we have strength in depth now if we do have the injuries, and all being well, I think we're going for a double.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks very much. Cheers.